Hi, I'm Matt Hauk with Gorbel Marketing, and I'm here today to announce the release of the new Gorbel app, which is available now from iTunes. We've developed this app as a tool for you to help customers visualize what a Gorbel product would look like in their facility. Let me show you how it works. Once you launch the app, you need to select the scene that you'll work with. If you've already created a scene and want to make changes, you can load that here. I want to create a new scene though, so I'll select New Scene. You have a few options, including the use of one of several preloaded scenes. For the purposes of this demonstration, what I'm going to do is just import a picture that I've already taken. It's in my image library here on the iPad. I was able to take this picture with the iPad 2. If you're using an iPad 1, there's no onboard camera, so you'll have to email the picture to yourself or use one of the pre-existing images. If you're using an iPad 2 or an iPhone, you can just take a picture and save it to your library and use that. Now I've got my scene, and I want to bring in a Gorbel product. Just click on Add Product, and you can choose from a sampling of most products in our lineup. Workstation cranes, jib cranes, Tarka systems, they're all represented here. So select the product type you'd like. I'm going to choose Intelligent Assist Devices, and I'm going to use an Easy Arm. Tap that, and it's placed in your scene. Now that we've placed it, we're going to want to manipulate it so it looks like it belongs here. Select the product by tapping on it. You'll know you've got it selected when it's semi-transparent. You've got the ability to move it, rotate it on the X, Y, and Z axes, and scale it as well. So for this, I'm going to place it in the corner here so that it can reach in and out of the door. And clearly it's too big, so what I'm going to do is click on Scale in the left-hand corner here. And just draw this bar to the left a little bit to shrink it down so that it fits beneath the door there. Then I'm going to click on Move. And you can do this one of two ways. You can actually click on the progress bar and slide that to the left to move it down, or you can click directly on the product itself and just drag it where you want to put it. Now it's in the right spot, but I got to rotate it so that it fits beside that door. So I'm going to click Rotate. I'm going to click on the Y-axis. I'm just going to drag that bar over to the left. And you can see it spins at the center, and so because this is off-centered, I have to click on it again and move the base of it so that it's where I want it to be on the floor. Okay, now that I have it where I want it, I can just tap any place else on the screen, and you can see it's no longer semi-transparent, so it's what I want to see. Any of the changes that you make can be undone, so if I shrink it way too much or somehow flip it upside down, I can just click Undo and go back a step. If I decide I don't want this product here at all, I can go to Menu and remove the product entirely. I also have the choice of adding multiple products by simply tapping Add Product again, but for now we're going to keep it simple. Okay, so let's say that I've got it where I want it and I'm happy. Now I want to send it to my customer. I go to Menu, scroll down to the bottom and Create PDF. It generates my image here and it's ready for me to send it. In the upper right hand corner there's the Send icon. I click that and select Email PDF. This gives me the ability to send it right from my iPad. So as long as I've got a 3G or Wi-Fi enabled iPad, I can send this right from where I'm standing now. I type in the email address, hit send, and I'm good to go. So now that I'm done, I'm going to close the image, and up in the right-hand corner, click on Menu, and I may want to use this image again later on. So I'm going to select Save Scene As, and save a copy of this someplace, because maybe my customer wants to call me back and see a different image in their facility, and this will only take me a few minutes later on to do it from anywhere, as long as I've got the image saved. A few items I want to point out here are this. The images that we're using here are they're representations. They're not true to scale models. So when you drop in something, for example, a workstation crane, and you were to put it into a work cell, if you were to stretch it out and move it around and manipulate it, you're basically just stretching an image. You're not actually putting a true to scale model in there. But the point here is to show your customer a representation of what the product would look like in their work cell and that it would work for them. So if you were to look really closely, you would notice, for example, on a workstation crane, that the truss and the runways or the bridge wouldn't actually change and be in the exact location. It's just going to stretch out the image a little bit. So that's just something to be aware of. Another question you might be asking as you're watching this is this app currently only available for Apple products? And the answer to that is, for the time being, yes, that's the case. It's available for iPads and for iPhones. We know that Droid-based tablets and phones are very popular. We are working on developing this app for those platforms as well. Currently, this is an iPhone, iPad app, but within the coming months, we will be developing that app and releasing it as well. So we hope you enjoy the app. If you have any feedback, send it to us. We'd love to hear it, and we'll take that into consideration for future versions of the app. And like I said, the app is now available from the iTunes Store, and it is a free app. So enjoy.